Welcome to Mrs. G DIY Designs. My name is Trina, and today I will be showing you how I customized this glam mirror by using crushed glass and glitter. Stay tuned. Make sure that you cover your mirror so you don't get any spray paint on it at all. I just bought this painter's tape from the Dollar Tree and also this brown paper from the Dollar Tree as well. I am going to sand my frame because it has a lot of imperfections, as you can see. So make sure that you clean your frame and sand it if need be before you spray paint it. Okay, and this is how it looks before the spray paint. Mix the epoxy into 2 equal parts. Make sure that you use a measuring cup. I will not be using a measuring cup. I'm just going to eyeball it. But again, make sure that you use a measuring cup for this. After we pour the epoxy, we're going to mix it together for 3 minutes. Don't forget, use a measuring cup. I cannot stress that enough, especially if you're new to using epoxy. If it's not measured properly, it will not cure. It'll just be sticky and tacky. And then you'll have to do it over again. Okay, so you just want to stir it for 3 minutes. Okay, I finished mixing the epoxy for 3 minutes. So we're just going to put this epoxy everywhere where we want our crushed glass from Michael's. And I'm also going to be using this Bling Wrap that I got from Amazon. Okay, so since I'm using the Bling Wrap, I'm just going to go ahead and put the epoxy around the whole frame. So I'm going to put the Bling Wrap here, and I'm going to also put it right here in the front, and the crushed glass and glitter is going to go here. So this epoxy is like a glue, so I'm just going to put it over the whole frame. And you don't want to pull too much, especially around the outside of the frame, because we don't really want it to drip too much. And as you can see, well, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it spreads. It has a nice amount of spread to it. It's very workable. Okay, now that I have all the epoxy on, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of glitter on the frame. just a little bit because I'm going to put glass over top of it, and then I'm going to do some more glitter over top of the glass. Okay, so that's enough. So now I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some glass on. That's pretty much all it is. This is very easy. I'm going to just take this around the entire frame. I'm just trying to even the glass out. Okay, so now that I put glass over the whole entire frame, I'm going to put some more glitter on top of all of the glass. And I like a lot of glitter so it can really sparkle. And you just want to take it around the entire frame. Now that I have all of the glitter on, I'm going to put this diamond dust over top of the glitter. And it's going to give it a nice sparkle. And I just sprinkle it on with my fingers. This is going to add that extra bling to it. I already put some of this bling around the edges. So now I just have this one last part that I'm going to do. So I use this glue. I got this glue from Lowe's, and I will link this in the description below. I just absolutely love it. It dries clear and it's very strong and it dries fast. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the glue. Well, you can actually see everything that I'm doing. Make sure you put the top back on because you don't want it to dry. You will not be able to get it out unless you poke it with something. So I'm going to use my foam brush and just spread the glue out. This is kind of difficult because I don't want to get in the way. So just spread the glue out where you want your bling wrap. Again, it's white, but it will dry clear. You don't want to put too much. So again, make sure you spread it out. I absolutely love this glue. This is the glue that you'll use for any of those pieces where it's see-through, you know, glass or something like this with this bling wrap, because it has the holes through it, so you're going to actually see through that bling wrap, and you do not want to see any of the glue. Okay, so I have all of the glue on. So just to show y'all how fast this actually sticks. I mean, it's workable. You have enough time to work with it, but you see it's stuck on there already. It's still wet, so again, you have enough time to work with it. see, it's nice and sticky. Or should I say tacky? Okay, so now we just want to bring this over. And now I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue just around my edges right here. You don't have to do that, but I just prefer to do it to give it an extra hold just around these edges. Let me move this camera. Trying to work with my left hand so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm only putting the hot glue on the ends. So that way you don't have to worry about taping it down while it dries or anything. It's secure. So you don't have to tape it at all. And that's why I just like using the hot glue, because it's still wet, so it may lift up. So for the end, I'm going to actually fold it under to give it a crease to match the frame. And I'm just going to secure it with the hot glue. Okay, so now I have that done. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with this part of the frame. I'm going to put the glue on the same exact way. This is the finished product. You see the bling on the sides. I also have it right here. So I put it around the whole entire mirror. And remember I told you guys that it's clear. You don't see any glue whatsoever. So it dries very clear. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in to Mrs. G DIY Designs, and you have a great day.